So, hi Dan, the headache for me is going from add to a multiply, and I use the analogy of a hammer versus a nail gun. So, if I look at the example of finding the average of two numbers, these two numbers happen to add to 18, and I have to show that as 9 times 2, because I've got two numbers that add to 18, but they could have been any numbers. It could have been 18 and 0, it could have been 20 and minus 2, it could have been infinite solutions, whereas the multiplier's only got one solution. So depending what I need, I choose adding or multiplying. So for example, here's 3 times 17. So the 3 times 17 becomes an add of 30 plus 21, or it could have been an add of 15 plus 15 plus 15 plus 6. It didn't matter how I broke the 17 up. That leads to this sort of thing. So, for example, here 13 times 17 with double-digit multiplication, because the headache is if I've actually got to do 17 13 times, that's an awful lot of adding up. Right? So the first row of 10 shows me the 10 tens and the 10 sevens. This shows me the 3 10s and the 3 7s to 21. So the headache is addition can be very slow, tedious, but the groups don't have to be equal. Multiplication is efficient, but the groups have to be equal. And that leads to, which you've seen many times, that notion of x plus 7 times x plus 3 will always be x squared plus 10x plus 21. And that's how I set it up for my kids. So I deliberately interchange the words factorise and expand by saying I'm just going from a multiply to an add.